Hello and welcome to Anfield for a huge game in the Premier League where Liverpool, on their worst run for 16 years, welcome an in-form Aston Villa. It's a prime-time slot, so we've brought in a man who always delivered in prime time, one of the Reds' greatest ever players with over 700 appearances for the club. At Anfield, it's a bit like being with the Pope at the Vatican overlooking the crowd here. We've got another Reds legend alongside you in Steve McManaman as well. And Joe Cole, of course, who distinguished himself admirably at both Liverpool
it could be
and
described
Villa.
as that.
Good to see you all. How good is it to be back? We've found the coldest place at the whole stadium.
The windiest, the coldest.
Give me a big welcome back. Coldest place at Anfield, but them cliffs have just warmed me up.
So everybody be watching tonight and see how they can do it.
George, you remember when you signed in 2010 and Stevie said that you were better than Messi?
What do I say about that?
Had a few drinks the night before.
I was going to say.
You meant Johnny Messi who works down there selling those scarves.
Yeah.
If you want to know how good Joe was in 2010, you can read all about it in his new book, can't you?
Oh yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, sounds love that, Lindsay.
That's on
all
the
good bookshops.
Well, we're overlooking Paisley Square here as well. We're on the corner of the Cop and the Med as well. Stevie, if the results and the performances don't start to improve soon, how quickly is that pressure going to build?
Well, I think it's already there. They weren't really playing well, and they never played well at the back end of last season, so it was only going to be a matter of time before they faced a bit of adversity.
Because it is 6 out of 7 now, Macca, have you got genuine concerns?
I think we all have genuine concerns, but we all believe that they will turn it round. Yes, they've got a difficult fixtures coming up, but tonight's the most important one. The Real Madrid one.
Base jammed. How do they de-jam, unjam?
Yeah,
I'm not sure which it is.
I think it's got the feel. Me and Macca said, it's balance they need to find. The midfield don't look right. You know, the distances between the back and the front, all them little things are now turning into bad results, and they need to get back to basics. You know, I'd like to see Robertson come in tonight and play, a little bit of experience in there. But it's a big challenge for him.
Yeah, we'll bring you the team news as well as soon as we get that in about 10 minutes' time. Joe was saying last week at Brentford, though, he felt like too much had changed too soon over the summer with the squad. Do you think there was too much change?
Well, I think if you go back to the previous manager, Jurgen Klopp, he was an expert at when he did make a sign. They've won the league, he's done ever so well, and he slot this group of players deserve, and they got all the praise, but they have changed a lot in such a short space of time, and that does take time to connect, to gel, for them to find their feet. I mean, some of these players will still probably be looking for houses and schools for their kids, and you know, they're under this pressure straight away. He has had some injuries. You know, Isaac was the big name that was going to take Liverpool to the next level, and we haven't seen the best of him because of injury concerns. So if he gets everyone back fit, healthy, in a good place, there's too much talent in this squad for them to stay in this run.
So we understand it all, and the only way to respond is by responding on
that
like
Arsenal result, though, Joe.
Yeah.
How much extra pressure does that put on this evening's game? Because they've gone 7 games now without conceding a goal.
I think the lads would have expected Arsenal to win at Burnley. I think Arsenal are going to win it. I said a few weeks ago, I've been watching them for a Mourinho at the helm, who's been at a big club and been through a difficult period. This is all new to him. You know, and I thought changing the team completely wasn't the right thing to do Wednesday night, because that would have just given this place a little bit of a lift. But it's a big challenge for him.
Does it almost feel like they're having...
But if you make that many changes in a short space of time, there's going to have to be a transitional period somewhere. Then if you add a few injuries into that as well, it is a challenging time. But to be fair to the manager, he's tried to explain these situations in the media, and then people are accusing him of using excuses. He's not. He's explaining the reality and the facts of the situation. But what he is saying is he's game for fixing it, and he's up for fixing it. And tonight's the first chance he gets to do that. Yeah,
and it has become a high-pressure night for the manager on a slot, also for Liverpool this evening. We're going to get the fan viewpoint now, though, because Becky Ives is with Neil Atkinson. Into the Liverpool dressing room now while we've got the chance, while it's still empty. What kind of memories does it bring back when you wander back in here then?
It gives me a great buzz, a great feeling. Obviously the stand's brand new, the main stand here at Anfield, the dressing rooms, the environment's completely different to the dressing room that I was in, but just walking in, seeing the Reds, seeing the shirts up, seeing the stage is set, if you like, gives you a buzz and an adrenaline rush that will never go away.
How much has it changed then? How lucky are these guys?
Well, the stadium's being transformed. You know, you look behind the Anfield Road end, the brand new main recovery suites, you know, the TV screens, the tactics boards. It's been completely transformed as a club. You know, I was blessed to represent this club coming from the city and being a Liverpool fan, but the club's gone from strength to strength. It's grew. It's a completely different place, and you know, these are the lucky guys now that are going to obviously take the baton on from the likes of myself and Jamie when we played, and they've done a great job so far.
And it's also tough coming in here as well, because you know that this dressing room is very much still dealing with the immeasurable loss of Diogo Jota, and that of course would have had such a profound impact on how much harder do you think on those senior players, the likes of Virgil, the likes of Mo Salah, because the onus I guess now is on them to try and dig the club out of this tough situation.
Yeah, but they're experienced players, they're world-class players, they'll have faced similar challenges to this before. I think the supporters and everyone connected to the club will be looking to them as the go-to men. You know, the senior players in the dressing room have really got to keep this connected. They've got to pull Liverpool out of the recent form. And I think they're capable of doing it. Their talent is in this dressing room. Okay, yeah, you know, there's different issues that they've got. Some are on the pitch, some might be in and around it with injuries and different things, but the talent's in this room to get out of this slump and this dip in form. It's not a crisis. It's not a crisis. We're 10 games into a season, okay, they've come out of the League Cup, the manager's made a big call with his team selection, but there's loads and loads to play for, and the big prizes are still there to play for. So
well, Stevie, Macca, Joe, all back alongside me inside the stadium, right by the Kop as well, so I'm sure these lads are going to get a brilliant reception when this place fills up. It's such a crucial evening as well for Arne Slot as well, and yesterday he caught up with...
You know, they've been through hard times, tough times, and they've come out the other side, and they'll do it again. They just have to do it quickly.
Back to basics is something you said a lot last week at Brentford. Joe's just said it now. As a coach, what is the first thing that you do when you do need to get back to basics? Is that the video analysis? Is that set pieces? What is it?
I think playing against Liverpool.
Do you think that sort of Anfield aura is going a bit there?
I think just to play Liverpool. I think Liverpool, as you say, have come away from the basics. I don't think teams are feeling them anymore.
Work again, but they're going to need the physicality from an Arne, from Kamara again, because they're away from home and they haven't got a great record here, so they're going to have to work in a tandem, close Liverpool down and stop them from doing things that they normally do at Anfield and score goals.
Are you guys a bit surprised that they're not out already?
Yeah, I remember that when players used to have a bath and a can of Coke before games.
Before the game?
Yeah.
That would make me want to have a sleep after that.
Yeah, some of them.
What kind of pressure do you think that midweek team selection has put on Arne Slot tonight?
I think the week, I think you can tell by the way he's speaking, he's thinking about the whole week, but I think it's very important that the all-week fixture at all. And
just two of the new signings starting tonight, Macca, so he seems to be going for that experience and the players who know what's what.
Yes, and I don't see him forwards, and that's what you're expecting. Midweek didn't mean anything to me because against Brentford last week, we spoke about them having 3 hard games on Tuesday, but they need a big performance for the fans, they really do.
I know Macca's very happy with Robertson starting tonight as well. Do you think the manager is right not to keep faith with Kerkez in the Premier League, Joe, given what we saw last weekend?
We've seen Kerkez play brilliant. We know he's a good player.
You don't want to make him the scapegoat. That's the main thing.
Yeah, he needs time to settle. It's difficult to come into a title-winning side. A
little bit of balance in midfield. He'll give them that pillar in the middle of midfield where in possession.
And two very happy Reds legends with me, Stephen Gerrard, Stephen McManaman, Joe Cole alongside us. Of course, massive. Do we call that El Macario? What do we call it?
I don't know. Call it whatever you want to call it.
Big one for you, isn't it?
El Macarena.
Listen, it's a big one for
setbacks.
As a player,
is
you were
talking
Alonso?
About.
No, Arne.
Champions, you don't rest on that. It's about parking that up and going for the next prizes. So he's handled it well. It's a great win.